How y'all doing? You caught me on my workout day. It's Preston Miles, host of the Love Zone B101.9, and today you're gonna find out a little bit more about me, who I am, and what am I trying to accomplish. Right here at the beautiful, beautiful Freedom Park, Charlotte, North Carolina. No, I'm not a Tar Heel fan. It's all good. I can try to get out here at least twice, maybe twice a week, and get some good cardio, get some good jogging, because you know I'm like Diddy, I gotta preserve my sexy, right? Or at least in my own mind. But anyway, wanted to take a little time to answer a few questions. A lot of people reach out to me on Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, and ask questions. So I try to get as many of those as I can. Also on the radio show, V101.9, The Love Zone. But today I want it to be a little bit more personal, where you get to look into my life and I can answer these questions directly to you, okay? So we're gonna answer some questions from Twitter, Facebook, and MySpace today. You know what, in my spare time, I just like to take it easy, relax, because I feel like my life is always going. If I'm not doing a gig, if I'm not hosting the show, hosting a party, it's always busy. So I like to take time out to do simple things like go to the movies. I just went to the movies last night, as a matter of fact, to see Just Right, Queen Latifah and Common. Big ups to Common, you did your thing. That's one of my favorite MCs of all time. But simple things like going to the movies. I like to stay home and just listen to music. Some of my favorite music is Miles Davis. I love Coltrane. I like the classics. And if you know anything about me, you know I love the classic vintage stuff. I like music from the 70s and the 60s and stuff like that. So I like to listen to music. I like to go to the movies. I like to run around, and I really like spending time with my kids. I have two beautiful children, a son named Princeton and a daughter named Brittany, and I like to spend as much time with them as possible, because you know what? That time is priceless and it's precious, and they grow up really fast, so I love to spend time with them. And I like to get a little travel in when I can. You should have asked me this before the economy went bad. Well, the first thing I would do is I would take a look at the bag and see if there was any identification on it. Because if somebody loses $10,000, that's pretty serious. If I lost $10,000, I would certainly want it back. So my first objective would be to find any identification that was on the bag and try to make sure I get it back. You want the truth? The name of my band is called the Preston Miles Experience, and I named it that because when people come to see me perform, I want them to have a certain type of experience. My shows are warm, they're chill, they're relaxing, just like, you know, kind of like my radio show. We do everything between Frank Sinatra, Fly Me to the Moon, you remember that? What's the name of that song? Yeah, Fly Me to the Moon. We do everything from Frank Sinatra to Maxwell, something, and everything in between. I love the old music from the vintage 60s and 70s, and then I like the current stuff too. Some of my favorite artists that I like to sing their songs is Maxwell, Dwele. I like the LTD classics, George Benson, John Legend. So you're gonna hear all of that in our shows. And we try to play a few small venues in town. Nothing major right now. I'm currently in the studio working on my own solo project. So say your prayers and keep your fingers crossed for me. I'm looking to get this out by the end of 2010. So you can have your own personal copy, so look out for that. But if you hear about us in a venue, certainly come out and support it. If we're gonna be somewhere, I'll definitely let you know on Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, and our V101.9 websites. Let me hold you tight, if only for one night. Let me keep you near to ease away your fears. Yes, you decide. Oh man, I like colors, but I like black and white a little bit better. But if you're asking me about aspirations and dreams, my goal is to have a syndicated show. My format is Quiet Storm, Love Zone format. So my goal is to take that, what I do locally here in Charlotte, on a national level. So I'm working on that. Also, one of my goals is to finish this project, this music project, trying to have a CD album or something out by the end of the year. So make sure you look out for that. So those are the two things that I'm working on really hard. If you want to know even more about Preston Miles, check out b1019.com. That's the station website. You can actually go to my Facebook page, preston.miles, Facebook, Twitter, pmilesonair, twitter.com. And I've got my own personal website coming very, very soon. So make sure you check out, reach out to me, hit the love lines at the station. I want to get to know who you are too, and I just want to say thank you guys for making our station #1. Thank you for making my show #1. Thank you for listening to the show. Thank you for coming out to all my live shows. And look out for more stuff from Preston Miles in 2010 and beyond. All right, so now I got to get back to my workout. And I'll see you on the next Preston Blog. I'm out. Peace. Yeah.